Good evening, OWLS family. Hoot hoot. How everyone doing? Good evening, Dark Lord sliding in first. Good evening, Amber. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, KP Heathen, and welcome. Hello, Cheryl. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Hey, Angel. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Up there's Gear Grillin'. Welcome into chat, Gear. Good to see you. Hoot hoot. Let's see. Sister Tammy, welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Let's see. I think there's Tamara. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Hey, that's fine, Tamara. You just be safe. Good evening, Morning Watch. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How is everyone doing? I'm doing, y'all.
That's how I'm doing.
Hi,
everybody.
Aussie coming in. Good evening, Virginia. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Me, honestly, it's been a rough overnight and day. Oh my God, Tammy, that's great. I know that feeling all too well. Today I had to take it easy, like it or not. No, that wasn't Junior. That was Aussie. Different one. That's. I guess you call him my nephew. He calls me his American mama. It's adopted family. I get to pick and choose who my family is. No, that was definitely not Junior. That was Aussie. Well, welcome in, Amber. Hoot hoots. I don't know who all missed it, but I said hello to everyone. I have caught up and chat. Oh, CO Pete, hoot hoot. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Okay, yeah. Yesterday I was at the Botanic Garden. I went to volunteer. Good evening, Regina. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? So, went to volunteer, the video you saw today. I knew I was going to pay for going yesterday because and I can't use my hand too much. I was hand using the Japanese sickle. Love that. If you don't have that gardening tool, you definitely need to get you one. Uh, so, yeah, I aggravated the tendonitis pretty good yesterday. It wasn't hurting me at the time. So came in last night, rested up because I was at the Botanic Garden from about 9:30 in the morning till 7 o'clock at night. So I rested up for a while, ate a little bit of food, then proceeded to the shed to cut up more of the salmon seal root. And yeah, at 4 o'clock this morning, because I had got in a groove and I was slicing up a bunch of it. At 4 o'clock this morning, tendonitis kicked in bad. I couldn't hardly move my elbow, and my hand, if I touched anything, felt like I was being electrocuted. So, yeah, and I couldn't hold the knife any longer. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Deanna. How are you doing other than that? Hoot hoot. And yep, we got service call going to come in for ours as well. Good evening, fishing for fun. How are you doing? How's the hoots? I love it. Doing good. So last night, well, early this morning, before I came out of the shed to come in to go to sleep, I took a huge dose of white willow bark tincture. It finally kicked in, knocked me out because I couldn't stand to lay my arm at all and touch anything. So woke up, it was still hurting, or it had started back hurting again. So I have tried the salmon seal root oil because I haven't made salve yet. It has helped quite a bit, and the pokeberries have kicked in. So I'm doing better than I was, believe me, way better than I was, but I'm going to have to take it easy for a while. It's probably an electric because I have had that happen before. Yep, but the salmon seal root oil is working really good. Good evening, Tracy. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Uh-oh, there's Sister Bounty. Welcome into chat. OCO sister. Hoot hoot. Good evening, Debbie. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Nope, because I haven't had the bloodroot. I've been wanting to. Who knows what I might end up with. Uh-oh, hold on. I'm going to have to change my lid over on my coffee because I'm going to have to drink it left-handed. Wait a minute. Yeah. Sorry, having to configure things backwards. But yeah, bloodroot's really good medicine. I'm waiting for Lisa to show up in chat because, yep, she sent me down a rabbit hole on some research that I didn't know about, and yeah, I got something really good to talk about on that one. So yep, I'm gonna have to use my left hand to drink coffee tonight. But yep, electric electric stoves are so much trouble. I prefer either cooking on a wood stove, which you still have to learn the pros and cons of each stove because each one cooks differently. But I absolutely love gas stoves. Yeah, Junior's over in the door and the doorway waving. You can talk, honey. You can say hello.
Hello, everybody.
Maybe you have to look towards the laptop so they can hear you.
Hello, everybody.
Now there's Junior. Junior said hello, everyone. Well, actually, hello, everybody. Susie Ann said hello. Pete said hello. Tammy said hello. Cheryl said hello. Oh, he's over smiling real big now. See, there's a big difference between Junior and Aussie. Junior's real quiet. Good evening, Mike. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Regina said hello. Amber said hey. He's over smiling like he won the lottery. Oh, I'll be cooking bacon come Thursday. Because I got, oh, and Virginia said hello, Junior. I got to make, I have been requested to make the evil pig on pig recipe. Good evening, D. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. It's you take I take a whole pork loin. Uh, don't cut it all the way through, but you make like a boat so you can stuff it. Stuff it with fried apples, close it up, season it real good, wrap it with bacon, season it again, and bake it in the oven. So that's coming up Thursday. So I'm gonna have a few cooking recipes videos for y'all. But yeah, man, this has been a busy, busy week, y'all. Oh, it is, Deanna. It's an addiction. It really is. It doesn't get made a whole lot, but yeah. Bounty said, I heard him the first time. Hope you are well on the mend, and I'm hoping you all know the way to sneak across the border for a visit and some steaks. Oh man, he made a happy face on that one. All right, so your video for the cooking contest is posted, Dark Lord. Got to make sure you get the hashtag on it. Anybody that has entered the cooking contest, the cook-off, needs to make sure that you have your video posted before 11:59 tonight. Make sure that you've made your donation and let me know. Let me know that it's been posted and use the hashtag. All right, no problem, Dark Lord. No problem at all. Just make sure you get that cook off. I can't remember the hashtag right now, but make sure you get that hashtag on there. But yeah, this has been a very, very okay, good, Dark Lord. Thank you. It has been a very, very busy week this week. Feral canners. I like that one. Yep. I've been planning on getting that done. I'm hoping to have time to sit down and design it this week, Tammy. And I kind of like that better, feral canners. And since the other one kind of likes to cause trouble, I'd rather have it as feral canners. That's okay, Dark Lord. And it'd be unique to just us, the Owl family, being the feral canners. Okay, good, Dark Lord. Good, good. But yeah, this week has been busy, y'all. Yesterday, back to the Botanic Garden. I was able, sorry, y'all, my sinuses are bothering me. I'm not sick, I'm good. Um, and plus, I haven't had enough liquids today. Hoot, hoot, Jennifer, welcome into chat. How are you doing? Oh my God, that was a good steal. That was really good. Yeah, yesterday at the Botanic Garden, I didn't get to film everything. I wanted to, but I didn't get to. I got the sweetgrass bed done, as you can see. All the dried sweetgrass, I'm gonna let it dry some more, make sure, because some of it was a little moist. And I'll bring y'all in for that video on how to make smudge um, incense cones, a different recipe. Um, Mint. Oh my God, the mint, y'all. Junior's going to be busy sitting on his tail, breaking down the mint, getting it ready to go in the dehydrator. And I don't know if I put a clip in the video today, about the cranberry hibiscus, big plant in the center of the herb garden. What needed to be cut back because the higher ups are fussing. That's okay. Brought home 18.9 pounds of it. And now I'm going to make a video on it showing anybody can grow this as long as you have a warm summer, a warm area. Summer, it likes full sun. It won't make it too cold weather at all, but you can always start it inside the house. And so I'm going to be dehydrating the leaves and I'm going to cut up some of the stems, but it's not called cranberry hibiscus for no reason. Very acidic. It's a natural red dye, which will be safe for me to have. Now you cannot, well, you could, but you got to be careful because it's extremely bitter. Think of cranberries. You can dry it, dehydrate it. You can use the flowers and the leaves, and this didn't have flowers on it, so we just got it for the leaves. And you can add it to other tea mixes as well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that about the sweetgrass. All right, it's a Presto Dehydro. I have it if you go to my Amazon wish list. I leave things on that list, so if you see me using something, I'm not an affiliate or anything. You can find it on, if you scroll down my wish list a little ways. I swear by that dehydrator. That is the best dehydrator I have ever owned. It is, now you can get them. The one I have now, thanks to Lawrence, is temperature. I can, set the temperature and how long it runs. Or you can get the same model that's not the temperature controlled and everything. And let me tell you, they are workhorses. I love them. Now, when you go to my wish list to look for it, scroll down just below it. Let me use this one. Scroll down just below it, and you'll see the screens that I use, and also the wonderful little green silicone mats to where if you wanted to make tomato powder, of course you can dry your scraps of your tomatoes, but a lot of people don't know if you want more intense tomato taste, you can dehydrate in those silicone little mats. You can dehydrate tomato sauce. You can dehydrate tomato paste if you wanted to go that far. You could do fruit roll ups. All you could do, if you really wanted to get technical, you could dehydrate pureed sweet potatoes, pureed pumpkins, winter squash, you name it, in those green silicone trays. And once it's completely dry, you can powder it up and have it for other uses. You know, to sneak vegetables and good stuff into food when, yeah, you got those people that don't like vegetables. And I am notorious for that. They are so much better and so much healthier when you do it yourself. You will know when a tincture goes bad. It'll be bubbling, it will stink, it'll have a foam on top. There's no mistaking it. But yeah, those Prestos, that's my preference of choice. Yeah, it's been one heck of a day. But I ended up last night getting 5 trays of the salmon seal root cut up, and they're dehydrating. They're still dehydrating. So I got plenty. But yeah, there's no mistaking when a tincture goes bad. You will know. The stink from it, the bubbling, the film, you'll be able to tell. As long as they're made right, they shouldn't go bad whatsoever. Good evening, Forest Girl. Hoot hoot. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? But yeah, man, I'm telling you. And I laugh. I can't help it. I ended up with one of those giant white bags of the heads of some massive Hopi red dye amaranth. So, needless to say, I'm going to have bukus of seeds for Hopi red dye amaranth. Oh, wow, Amber, that's good to hear. Yeah, I know what you mean, Force Girl. We're still praying for rain. I'm telling you, it's bad. The ground is cracking here. That's how bad dry we are. Rain up to the east of us, but nothing here. Up there's Lisa. Hoot, hoot, Lisa. Welcome in the chat. How are you doing? Doing good. All right, let's talk about the rabbit hole that Lisa sent me down. Hold on a minute. Oh, wow. Yep. I figure it's going to be going skyrocketing. Everything is because they're really going to start cracking down on us. All right. I hate having to use my phone while I'm on live stream, but I can remember a lot of things. But yeah, I think the file system. Well, plus I'm tired. I think the file systems I'm gonna have to defrag. Um, okay, Lisa asked me a really good question in the comment section on one of my videos or on the shorts about lantana. Alrighty, yeah. Well, we let me do a little rant for just a minute. We know how our government and the healers of this country don't want us healing ourselves, and they will suppress information like no tomorrow. Well, I went down a rabbit hole of research today. Uh, that's okay, Gear. You can send some of that barbecue down here. Uh, well, go to find out the short that I done on the lantana. Lantana is a very medicinal plant, y'all. Very medicinal. I didn't know this. I learned, like I said, learn something new every day. Yeah, and you have to watch about that one too, because yeah, they're kind of bought as well. Okay, no problem, Pete. No problem at all. Okay, going back to lantana. Now, it's been used as a medicine for thousands of years in Asia, apparently, as well as in India. Now, sorry, got my notes here. Okay, studies conducted in India have found that lantana leaves can be antimicrobial, fungicidal, and have insecticidal properties. Also, lantana has been used in traditional herbal medicines for treating a variety of ailments, including cancer, skin itches, leprosy, chickenpox, measles, asthma, and ulcers. And another thing I found out, it's also the roots of the lantana is also anti malarial. Okay, with that being said about the anti malarial, now let me do more research on it first. Uh, it might be another substitute for ivermectin as well. So, thank you, Lisa, for that rabbit hole. I have more to travel down the rabbit hole and learn some more. I will do videos on it when I can because I know some places it's going to be getting rid of lantana plants before long because my God, got a plant for fall. Rip up plants that are blooming and growing perfectly. Just put those mums in. Um, so if I can get a hold of those and get a hold of some alcohol, we're going to be doing some learning together. Good evening, Boudreaux. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Wow, you way up there. Yes, extremely used extremely in the Philippines, East Asia, throughout the lower parts of the tropical Asia and into India. Of course, over in the tropic sector of East Asia, where it doesn't get cold, they used to grow lantana as defense lines, and the lantana would separate the houses. Yes, 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 it is, Amber. I have a video on that in the tincture making section on the playlist. The green hull of the black walnut, that's what ivermectin is made from. Just the green hull, not the walnut inside, just the outer covering of the black walnut. But yeah, and I'll show you how to. I talk more about it, and also have video showing making the tincture. But yeah, thank you, Lisa, for that rabbit hole. And it irks me that you know, all these studies are done. I mean, they've been using it for thousands of years in Asia, and yeah, we're not allowed to read about it over here, or, well, not read about it, but hear about it. I don't like the suppression of knowledge. It irks me. All right, Pete, you take care and you have a blessed evening. Maybe you might get to slide back in the chat. And if you don't, you take care and have a blessed week ahead, Pete. Stay safe and sound out there, because I'm telling you, things are getting crazy. Good evening, Janie. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. Yes, lantana is a perennial as long as you live in areas that don't get cold. You can cut it back, bring it in, because here where I'm at, it's annual. The frost will kill it. Wait, I missed something. Oh, we call them snowflakes. Those are snowflakes. Really? Well, you're lucky, Cheryl, because they kill ours. There's the door now. They die here. But they are growing in Texas. They probably a whole lot stronger than the ones up here. Good evening, Tammy. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Yes, Forest Girl. Bingo. Yeah. Or, well, there's another word for it. Sorry, y'all. I had an itch. Yep, they've been doing pretty good around here, especially at the Botanic Garden, but they also have irrigation. They use sprinklers. But yeah, up here, no, I've tried to grow them throughout the winter. No, they told me, see you, get some more seeds. We'll see you next year. Good evening, hippie chick. How are you doing? No, no, don't you be sorry, not one bit, darling. I know you're tired. You worked yourself hard. Don't apologize, not one bit. I appreciated getting to see you for a little bit. But how are you doing up there? I know Maine got hit pretty hard up there. Well, he still doesn't do much, Janie. He doesn't go out much at all. But yeah, he did get stir crazy, not being able to do much or nothing. Good evening, Cynthia. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. We have a new owl up in the chat. I don't know how my mushrooms done because I was in the hospital with Junior when they were supposed to spawn and come up, so I don't know. I did not get to check on them or anything. They might have propagated. I don't know, because trapped at the hospital for 22 days. Oh, that's good to hear, hippie chick. That's good to hear. But now they might wait till to come up next year. I'm going to redo it here soon when I get a chance to, and hopefully I'll get to. I done told Junior no more getting sick. He's done had 2 years of getting sick. The third year is mine. He's sick free. I told him the third year I get to garden, I get to work around the yard and stay home. Well, go botanic garden, volunteer, the usual stuff. Yes, I do need a break from it. And he needs a break from, well, no break bones. No. Don't you give me that look. Don't you look at me in that tone of voice. Got him. Got him. But yeah. Now, I will admit, in the mushroom beds, I did see some other mushrooms popping up. So who knows? There's no telling what on earth is growing in the backyard. I know the grass is happy as can be. I've got to take time to go get that all whacked down, and that's going to be a weed eater job. And now that I've aggravated my tendonitis, I'm not going to be using no weed eater no time soon. But yeah, I done told him next year is my year to shine. I get freedom. I get to have my garden. I get to, grow things. Yeah, see, I was hoping to teach people how to make leather breeches. Didn't get to do jack this year, but play hospital. But the main thing is, Junior's still alive and with us. Yep, and see, my problem is I've been so busy here and there. Yep, need to go. I need to go harvest acorns here soon and get to make the video this time. No, that's what I was just answering, Virginia. I don't know. I don't know if they came up or not because I was in the hospital with Junior. I missed the whole window of opportunity to see if they came up or not. Acorns for flour, to make food, many different things you can do with acorns. Oh, that sounds so good, hippie chick. All right, Forest Girl. See you in a bit. Are you on chat? You need to be. See what Bounty just said. Acorn bread is delicious. The Cherokee also made a wonderful dish called knuchi with acorns, and then there's several other recipes. And then, of course, the Creek, the Chickasaw, the not so much Seminole. They did the Upper Seminole did Creek, Chickasaw, Choctaw, Cherokee, Shawnee, all Iroquois, all done used acorns. Yes, deer love acorns, so do turkeys, believe it or not. And of course, we know the little tree rats do too. Are you running the dishwasher? Okay, I didn't know what that noise was. If if you make sure you leach out all the tannins out of The acorns, it's mild as can be. It's really good. Yes, I call them tree rats because that's exactly what those little hooligans are. I plan on doing that. I plan on doing that, Bounty, but I gotta finally get to stay home. You ain't paying me no attention. Stay home and get to grow some. Now I did order. I was going to grow them this year. I guess I'll be growing them next year. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Uh, Heirloom, um, Native American sunflower seeds. One is Auricera. There's another one, and I want to get some traditional Cherokee and southeastern Native American sunflowers. Yes, I want to make some of that too, Amber. Yes, I do. Yep, hazelnuts are good. Now, a lot of people don't know we have native hazelnuts that grows in America. Goldenrod is just now starting to kind of bloom here. Now, they might have already, you will know if the goldenrod has bloomed around you. You will see a poof of white. They look white. If they still have, now they can be used right before the blooms open up or while the blooms are open. But just don't get nervous if you harvest them while they're blooming and they go floof and turn, like white on you. They're still good to use. Listen, I'd be thinning out the herd of tree rats if I was you. But don't just kill them for the heck of it. Eat them. You can also can squirrel too. It's probably ragweed. It's probably ragweed that has your allergies going wild. I would love that if you could get it past customs without them radiating it. Yeah, yeah, American hazelnuts, yes. Well, if they haven't floofed yet, get them. But yeah, the leather breeches, that was an old Appalachian and Native American tradition. Now, of course, they done them a little differently. But yeah, leather breeches have been made for a very long time. Yes, the problem with the ragweed and the goldenrod saga, they both bloom at the same time. Goldenrod gets the rap for the ragweed. Goldenrod is the cure for the ragweed allergies. But now, I do know for a fact several people who are honestly allergic to goldenrod. Only way to find out is have to torture yourself and go through the allergy test. And yeah, I don't wish that test on nobody. No, I'm good, Amber. I'm passing on that one. No, I'm passing on that. I've had not the squirrel, but I've had hog brains before. I'm good. I'm good. No, I wouldn't be looking at her weird. I'd be walking out of the room because I couldn't. No, I couldn't sit there through that. Well, then you stay healthy and let her stay sick. That's what a good friend does when a friend don't listen. Let them learn the hard way. Yep. Well, if you get local honey where there's a bunch of it all blooming together and the bees are all pollinating it, that's another way to build up immunity to the allergy as well. Oh, I'm gonna have to look at that fishing for fun. I'm gonna have to look at that later tonight. There now, don't get me wrong, squirrels are cute. I do like squirrels. I can't help but tell the truth, they are hooligans. They are little hooligans. And they don't care if they tear up something or not. They have no care in the world about chewing up your bird feeders. Now, granted, I feed them too, but trying to make them happy, another different story. And I can't help it, they taste delicious. But as a white squirrel, I couldn't, no. That's taboo to eat. I couldn't eat it. Nope, it didn't stop mine. My little hood rat squirrels, the red pepper doesn't stop them. Not at all. Now, me getting out there and waving a towel all around and making noise, now that puts a stop to things real fast and they scurry. Okay, morning watch, you take it care, take care, have a blessed evening, enjoy your supper, and we will see you next Monday night. Let me tell you, them gray squirrels will chew the daylights out of stuff. Yes, they will. They'll down around here. You have to watch them, especially if they get in your attic. They'll chew your electric lines. Yes, it's that surgery is very expensive because vets enjoy charging extra. Oh, that would be so much fun. Wonderful to see. Yes, they will chew the electric wiring and vehicles as well. They're they're hostile. They have anger issues. That's just like those that I was videoing at Vanderbilt. Oh, they were some sassy little squirrels. Y'all didn't get to see half of what they got away with. I mean, people were scared of them. They would hop towards the benches and people would leave the benches. Oh no. I sat there and stared them. Several times it was a Mexican standoff. Me sitting there staring at that squirrel. And then that one squirrel that just would not quit trying to steal my food. I'm like going, you have everybody else railroaded. You coming up against the wrong person. Now, yeah, chipmunks. Now, chipmunks are some destructive little monsters.
Especially Alvin's crew.
Oh, go on, baby. Oh, did you hear what Junior said? He goes, yes, especially Alvin's crew. Man, it's crazy, I tell you. Chipmunks. Yep, I know that all too well. Man, down here, chipmunks do some damage now. Hey, now skunk's supposed to be good to eat. I haven't tried one yet. Keyword yet. But we grow them skunks big down here. Yeah, the skunk smell don't bother me too bad. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to grow some of those. Good evening, we will see. Welcome in the chat. How are you doing? Now, woodchucks, they are good to eat. I know for a fact they're good. They taste kind of, and no, not like chicken. They taste more like ground beef. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try some of those squash. That sounds good. Okay, Lisa, we'll be here. We're not going anywhere anytime soon. But yeah, the woodchucks are good to eat. They truly are. Now, woodchucks back in the day, um, Cherokee and so on, uh, their hides were the best for drumheads. And when the colonists come over, of course, they learned how to tan the hides, and they made the best shoestrings as well. Them things are taken over, and armadillos are destructive. You have to watch out. They do carry the gene for leprosy. One good thing, though, about armadillos, they will eat the daylights out of fire ants. Chucking my wood. I was thinking the same thing, Gear. I was trying not to say that. I was thinking it while I was talking, and I'm like going, don't say it. Yes, it does work for many things. Many things. No, and that's the green and white striped squash. That's what I know as Kershaw squash. No, those are not gourds. Those are winter squash. Now, they make a very good pumpkin substitute. Listen, back in the day, way back in the day, I caught an armadillo that had been injured. I put it in the have a heart trap. Took it to the vet because the vet we used to have a long time ago was a wildlife rehabilitator. He liked to had a heart attack that I brought that armadillo to him. He told me, "Don't you be touching those things. Don't be trying to rescue those things." He said, "You will get leprosy from them." So he told me, just stop somewhere off in the woods, let it go, don't look twice, just get away from it. And told me to bleach my have a heart trap very well, clean it and sanitize it, and clean the back of the truck out as well. Hey, look, raccoon's delicious. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Coon is good. Good evening. Oh, God. Lori, Lonnie, I tell you, my mind's going. Y'all changing names on me. Good evening, Lonnie. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Sorry, Lonnie. Yes, those are the Amish pink banana squash. Yes, they are very good and they are delicious. But yeah, the Kershaw squash come in all sizes, small, great, big monsters, but they are delicious. Now you're gonna have fun peeling them. Use a good quality vegetable peeler to peel them. Yes, they carry the gene for leprosy. But raccoons, just like squirrels, you have to wait till that frost anymore. Used to not have to. It kills the a good hard frost for several days kills the parasites inside of them. But also cooking will kill them as well. So I'm talking about parasites. Of course, they're going to be already, the animals are going to already be passed on before you cook them, or at least I hope so. But yeah, I still have the. Oh God, here we go. Sorry, y'all. I still have the front deer leg in the freezer. I want to eventually get to thaw out when I can go to the butcher shop. I'm gonna show y'all how to make pemmican. I'm gonna show y'all how to make hardtack. A whole lot of um survival things. Yes, blue Hubbards are hard to crack open. Good evening, KP Heathen. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Pemmican's good if made right. Hey, listen, Dark Lord, it's good if you're really hungry. Yeah, select your ingredients carefully. But yeah, it's getting about that time, y'all. Fall starts Thursday. Y'all ready? Yep, it's soon. Don't rush it. Let the seasons naturally occur. Too many people want to rush crap. Each one in due time. Man, you done got rid of a whole bunch of food source. You should have been freezing, cleaning them up and freezing them coons. Yes, it truly is. Yes, it is. We got a big dinner planned Thursday to welcome in the fall season. I know y'all got plenty of rain up there in Maine. Y'all got all our rain. Y'all shouldn't. All that rain y'all got should have pulled y'all out of drought by now. Well, Janie, you don't have as much as you used to have. It takes a little while for them boogers to repopulate. Okay, Lonnie, you take care. You have fun at Lowe's. Find you something good and look for clearance throughout there. And you have a blessed evening and a safe week ahead. And we'll see you next Monday night. Hoot hoot. Yeah, no, we they're not even doing the river boats on the river. Last I heard, because it's too low. Yeah, I was worried about y'all and that hurricane that come through up there. I was seeing about all the trees coming down and stuff, but y'all are waterlogged. Yep, they're stripping the land everywhere they can. And they're trying to get as many people in debt as possible. Don't need to be buying all these houses when there's already so many houses that are, run down that could be refixed, refurbished. And yeah, I ain't about to. 'Cause I know what's coming and it's coming fast. uh, the fried apple stuffed pork loin wrapped with bacon, creamed potatoes, candied carrots, and going to do. I've been requested to do a pomegranate cobbler. Yep, they burning the houses on purpose. But yeah, we're gonna be busy here. Or I'm gonna be busy, and I'll definitely be doing cooking videos. I think I've already done, or I think I already made a video for the fried apple stuffed bake bacon wrapped pork loin. But I'm going to do a video showing people how to make the fried apples. Yeah, coons are a whole lot smarter than people give them credit for. A whole lot smarter and a whole lot more dangerous. Ask old coon hunters. Ask them how many dogs they lost back in the day because of coon drowned the dog. Yeah, it wasn't much for a coon to have those coon dogs follow him off down into the swamp. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, I'm gonna bring y'all along, show y'all how to do the cranberry hibiscus. Coons like just about anything. I got a story about one coon. I feel sorry for it. I didn't intend for it to happen. Junior was being a smart aleck and brought me one of those one chip challenge chips. I looked at him. I told him I'm not crazy. I'm not about to do that chip. I like hot peppers. I like naturally hot peppers. Those chips are unnaturally hot seasoned. So I didn't think about it. I laid the package on the table outside. Went and got busy and out in the herb garden. I was doing something. Totally forgot I left it out there. The next morning, I found the package ripped open. There was one bite out of the chip. They left the package there. They left the wrapper there. They left the rest of the chip there. They didn't come back and finish it. So, poor thing, God only knows what happened to that raccoon. But I didn't intend for no raccoon to eat it. I've seen what happens to people who eat those one chip challenges. I feel bad because it made me feel like animal abuse. I just forgot about it being there. Now, that would have been something to catch on camera, but I'm not going to recreate it because I don't, yeah, that had to hurt that animal. So, I would do it if I had, no, I wouldn't do it, but I would have loved to had a trail camera or something on there, for security reasons, but would have caught that on tape. That coon was mad at me. That coon was mad. Yeah, would have made it only worse. But I do know for fact they didn't come around and tear stuff up for a good while. They did not come around and tear things up for about a month or better. So I don't know what happened in the coon community, but I think they ratted me out and warned each other. But yeah, I just wanted to see that package, that wrapper, the last part of that chip sat there for over a month, untouched. Bugs wouldn't bother it, squirrels didn't bother it, and finally I said, enough, I'm throwing this thing away. Good evening, Terry. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Yeah, we see them unfortunately a lot dead on the side of the road here. Broke my heart the other day. There was now I'm not a rack antler counter, but there was a giant 4-point buck laying in the middle of the road dead. Somebody hit it and just left it. Me, if I see it happen, or I try to avoid it happening to me, I'm not going to let that all that meat go to waste as long as the stomach is not busted or the gallbladder. As long as the stomach or the gallbladder is not busted, yeah, that meat's perfectly fine. Yes, food wasters. And that was a huge deer for the size. And no, it wasn't swollen at the time, but you could tell rigor was starting to kick in. Yeah, if I would have been there on time, I would have loaded that up in the car and brought it back. But yeah, we have kind of seasons of roadkill here. We'll start seeing more dead skunks on the side of the road or in the middle of the road, especially if you know that one song. Come January through March, because it's mating season around here for skunks. Oh, they were there. They just, apparently something happened to the smart skunks. No, not smart skunks, the smart coons. And yeah, you got special coons that are trying to cross the road when they shouldn't be. That's exactly the song I was talking about. That was the one I was talking about, and I sing that song quite a bit. But other than that, everything's doing pretty good here. Which way did he go? Yep, I usually, if there's one in the road or on the side of the road, I break out into the song in honor of the skunk. But yeah, I was laughing last week. I couldn't tell one bit that y'all were excited about the seed swap coming up. Y'all were just so happy. And let me tell you, it wasn't long after I closed down chat, I had emails. It was great. Ha! And there's Perlio. There is Perlio, Mr. First of the emails. And yes, I have everybody that has responded. I have your name wrote down. Yep, I sing that song. I can't help it. That was a fun song, funny song. Well, if you're interested, Dark Lord Minute, just let me know. And you don't have to send an email or anything. Just let me know in the chat box and I'll list you. Yes, I have your name for the swap, Amber. I got y'all. I'm looking forward to it too. And I couldn't tell not one bit on the community post that Dee was excited about the seed swap. Not one bit. Not one bit. Y'all, I love y'all. I really do. Y'all are great. But yep, I will definitely get everybody in there. It's going to be fun. Sleep. What is that you speak of, Dark Lord Minute? What is that? Oh, that sounds good. Oh, that's wonderful to hear, Perlio. I bet you was about beside yourself. Yeah, let me know what it means to get sleep there, Dark Lord Minute. Bounty is still singing the song. I don't know where Lawrence is. He might be lurking for all we know. Listen, being sick or being injured sucks. It really does. I'm not going to lie. It really does because you can't do what you want to do. You don't get to do the things you used to, or you got to wait for somebody else to help you. And it's really harder on you when you're an independent person. I understand, believe me, understand fully. And yeah, that's another thing I got to do videos on tomorrow because the basil challenge is over with. Just post your video, Tammy. Um, Post your video and I forgot what the hashtag was. I'll have to go back and let me know when you get it posted. Good evening, Beverly. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Indicator plants for what, Perlio? You can, if you don't have a channel, you can email me your weight of your all your basil harvest. But yeah, Your basil, the basil contest ended Friday. I've got to get those videos out. Ooh, magnolia seeds. Now, on the magnolia seeds, do you know if they're native magnolias or are they other kinds of magnolias? Good evening, Karen. Welcome into chat. No, you're not too late. We still have little under 39 minutes. Man, my basil's not. But I don't grow basil in greenhouses. Now see, they're just sacrificing good plants, that's why. But I prefer growing my basil outside. They do better. Way better. Yeah, it can be the Mississippi State tree. But there's a lot of Chinese magnolias, Asian magnolias. There's only one native to America magnolia. I'd say a couple weeks, but don't let them be in the sunlight. Keep them in the shade, like on your porch or something. Yep, Japanese magnolia. Yep, I don't blame you, Bounty. I would sacrifice it too. Because it might be the sweet bay magnolia. It can be quite a few. And a lot of people don't know magnolia is medicinal as well. Yep, in your garage you'll be fine. I would, Karen, if I was you. And just remember, muscadine seeds are the hardest, are hard to germinate. So don't give up. Don't give up. Keep trying. Whew, Lord Beverly, you got a full plate. But yeah, you want them to dry a little bit and then try to germinate them. But just remember, they can be fussy to germinate. I thought it was, let me check my dates, but I thought it was September 15th. Let me double check. I might be having a sometimers moment. Y'all just don't panic. Don't panic. Yeah, we were talking about the basil challenge, Robert. I see how you are, Robert, lurking and not saying hi. Welcome in the chat, Robert. Hoot hoot. Yes, one step at a time. I'm trying to learn that one. Okay, good. Thank gracious I got more time. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. Good. I don't have to make those videos. One less thing I have to do. So, yeah, you got till, should be October 15th, I think it is. It's the 15th, I believe. I'd go in and do them now while you still have time to get root system on them. As soon as they get roots, put them in the ground. It'll give them some time to establish themselves before any cold hits. Yep, don't feel bad, Bounty. My potatoes croaked. Playing hospital, didn't get to take care of things. Yeah, basil pesto's good, but I'm gonna tell you, stinging nettle pesto is way better than basil. Yeah, that was a hard hit there. That was a massive loss of potatoes. Usually, you know how I have the best luck? I just stick them in a bucket of water. Them elderberries root like crazy in water. Of course, I use rainwater while it's still, while the weather's still warm, and let them sit in the shade under the tree, and they root like crazy for me. But yeah, we're gonna be busy cleaning mint. Junior's got a lot of mint to clean. I've got, like I said, 18.9 pounds of hibiscus leaves to clean and cut some of the stems up. And it's going to take me a while because I'm going to be doing it left handed. So that ought to be fun. And I got to get them dehydrated. And I still have salmon seal roots to dehydrate, cut up and dehydrate. I don't know, Bounty. Let me know when you know what rain feels like or knows what it is, because now, granted, we've had a little bit, but it is a while back. Yeah, we haven't. It's dry as a bone here, I'm telling you. Tea. You can also use the Althea. Also, some people call it Rose of Sharon. Tree, bush, whatever you want to call it. That's an Althea. You can use the flowers from the Rose of Sharon, but this is the cranberry hibiscus plant. It's kind of in the Rosella family. So, yeah. Extremely high in vitamin C. Helps clean the kidneys and the bladder and all of that out. I'm telling you, it could be Bounty, I swear. Because up north, they're doing the Eddie Rabbit. What's the Eddie Rabbit song? Driving My Life Away. Yeah. If you have the fancy smancy, uh, pretty hybrid hibiscus, I wouldn't use that. not whatsoever. Liver, give me a minute. Oh, what is it? Just had it. Um, oh, what is it? Um, milk thistle. There we go. Man, I would love to have some Confederate rose seeds. I have been wanting the Confederate roses so badly. Yep, dandelion roots really good. Nope, I haven't. I have tasted what is it, Coosa dogwood? I think it's called Coosa. Everybody was telling me how delicious it was and everything. So this is back when I was actually working at the Botanic Garden, and I knew that the Coosa dogwoods were loaded with fruit back there. Yeah, at the compost pile. I got all excited, popped one of those in my mouth. I couldn't spit it out fast enough. That was nasty. So, no, I know they have medicinal benefits, but I haven't used them yet. I wouldn't use the tropical, the there's different kinds of hibiscus. You have your rosellas, you have the hybrids that you buy at the store that's for decoration only. I wouldn't use those, not whatsoever. But do your research. That's why I encourage people, do your own research. Remember when we were kids and we had to write research papers and we busted our tail to those encyclopedias? Find that inner child again. Research, research. If I can research, you can research too. I don't know if it's medicinal or not. I was just wanting seeds to grow it because I've been wanting Confederate roses for a while. Hoot, hoot, good evening, Pam. Welcome into chat. But yeah, I would research first before I use them because a lot of people on YouTube will tell you a lot of things, and unfortunately, people. Now, I'm not going to just tell you anything. If I haven't researched it and I haven't done anything, I'm not telling you a thing about it. People's liable to tell you anything on YouTube. Ha ha, Gear. Ha 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 ha. Thank you for that laugh. Go on, bug. Oh, Yeah, I don't know about that. I would have to do my own research before I ever said anything about making tea with Confederate roses because I don't know. There's a lot of things you can make tea with, and there's a lot of things you shouldn't be making tea with. I watched the guy, I didn't, I just caught it at the end. I'm trying to clean up I'm heading to go back after break to work on the sweetgrass bed again. And this dude just pops up, walks up to a plant, snaps a leaf off, sticks it in his mouth, and off he went. I'm like going, dude. Apparently, I guess he survived. I don't know. Because he didn't pick the stevia leaf he thought he picked. It was Mad Dog Skullcap. And he sure munched on that leaf and chewed it right up. I'm just like, well, I couldn't stop him if I wanted to. Yep, goldenrod. Oh my God, I had somebody respond. I don't know who it was on the dehydrating goldenrod for tea. I guess people just think medicinals are supposed to taste like something that come out of Willy Wonka's factory. A lot of times the nastiest tasting stuff is what will heal you. And that's also what keeps you remembering it's medicine. Don't overdo it. It's not supposed to be consumed all the time. They told me that they harvested goldenrod and they'll never drink that tea again. I'm not going, sorry, not my fault. Sometimes it can taste really good, sometimes it's really bitter. You never know. Yeah, most people don't realize bitters are actually, to be honest with you, bitters is the best for you. I'd use it for a couple of weeks, take a week break, start again. Because you got to remember the goldenrod boosts your immune system. It's okay to boost your system, but you don't want to blow your system out. Yep. And the local honey will also, as long, make sure if you're buying local honey to work on your allergies, your sinuses, your, and so on. Make sure it's within a 50-mile radius of you. Hey, listen, Bounty, the old movies and the old music is the best. It's the best. Yep, goldenrod can be good, and it can, like I said, it can be good or it can be bitter. I have had several ungodly cups of goldenrod tea. I have sweetened it with honey. Once a little more honey than I should have, and I was leery that Wilford Brimley was going to come and pop me in the back of the head and go diabetes. But you know what? I'd still drink it. No matter how rough it is, I still drink it. I still take the medicine. Some is meant to just be medicine used for as long as you're sick and then quit. Oh, I wished I had that much, Janie. I really do. Okay, switch up. Switch up. Uh, did you get to collect any cleavers this past spring? Yep, I laugh every once in a while. Wilford Brimley, whap, diabetes. Yeah, you can try cranberry juice. Here's the problem. If you're going to use cranberry juice to flush your bladder and everything, you have to drink it where it has no sweetener whatsoever. Because then when you add the sweetener, you're messing up the benefit of drinking the cranberry juice. Now, I do personally take a cranberry pill, one a day. It has no sweetener in it. And let me tell you, when you take the capsule, you have to be very careful. I've had one bust in my mouth, and I never gagged and choked so horribly in my life because one of those capsules is equivalent to a gallon of unsweetened cranberry juice. Yeah, I can't tell you. I thought I was going to die. That was horrible. But that works. There's a lot of things you can use. Cleavers is really good. If it's infected bad, ooznia. If it's really bad, poke root carefully. There's a lot of ways to heal yourself. Got 2 gallons of what? What? Yes, Usnea tincture, Usnea tea, Usnea tea. That's another one. Works wonders, but heck, it's not as wonder. It's not great tasting, but let me tell you, it works fast. Okay, Virginia. Okay. Yes, you can use wild lettuce tincture regularly. It has nothing that is addictive in it. Nothing. Good evening, Ark Wild Man. How are you doing? Hoot hoot. Corn silk is good, yes, as long as you know where the corn silk comes from and that the corn silk is not from GMO corn. Sorry, y'all, my arm's starting to hurt, so I'm trying not to focus on it. Oh, you lucky rat, Bounty. Good evening, Mark. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. It shouldn't affect the blood thinners, not whatsoever. Not whatsoever. Yes, yes. So far, the great majestic poke weed plant at the Botanic Garden is still alive. They haven't killed it yet. You're welcome, Mark. More than happy. More than happy to. But yeah, the it shouldn't affect it. I mean, unless you're just drinking it by the gallons, which I wouldn't. I would try, 2 cups a day. You can do 3. It depends on how much goldenrod you want to harvest. Actually, if you want to go back and look at the old traditional Native American corns, that's especially Hopi blue corn, the traditional corns. That's what you got to find to grow for the real, true corn silk. Because you don't want no hybrid corn. You want to, well, technically it's kind of hybrid, but it's natural hybridization by the natives. But you want the older, more traditional Native American corn because that's where they learned to use corn silk from. Absolutely would help. Now I'll tell you about the strep throat. Uh, it's not going to be great, but it's going to work. Take the ooznia, make a ooznia tea. Strain it really good. Ooznia tea will work on both the infections, but for soothing of the strep throat and getting rid of that, apple cider vinegar and honey. That will get rid of strep throat. The goldenrod is the the cure, well, not cure, but it's what alleviates ragweed allergies. Also, a lot of people don't know goldenrod does the same thing as arnica does, heals bruises and muscle problems. Yeah, goldenrod is extremely important. I don't like the sweet corn at all. Yep, sage tea is good, but the apple cider is what will kill the infection of the strep throat. Oh, that's wonderful to hear, Mark. Wonderful. Yes, it hurts like a mofo, but it works. Apple cider vinegar mixed with the honey and the oozney will knock out strep throat. Yep, I'm waiting on getting some beeswax. I made up my first batch of goldenrod infused oil, and let me tell you, it is a beautiful, intense dark green. And I noticed I find interesting this year. One, goldenrod took its sweet time to flower here, and the stalks are really thick. And it had multiple, way more multiple little. Oh, what are they called? Hold on. I know what they're called. The little flower bracts. Way more amount of flowers on it than they usually do. So definitely harvest goldenrod as much as you can while you can. You can make a tincture with it. You can dehydrate it, make tea with it. You can also infuse oil with it. There's many things you can do with goldenrod. I do all 3. Okay, Amber, thank you for coming in, darling. Hoot hoot, you have a wonderful evening and be safe and sound the rest of this week, and we'll see you next Monday night. Yeah, we used corn. The Cherokee used corn silk. So did the Hopi. All the southwestern tribes used corn silk to cure female problems and stuff. The southeastern natives, the Cherokee, the Chickasaw, the Choctaw, all of them. The corn pollen actually was extremely important, especially to the Hopi and Navajo uh, young girls' puberty rights. Yes, corn pollen and the corn silk plays a significant role. Yes, yes, I do, Susie Ann. I use the flowers, the leaves, and some of the stalks. But yeah, look into the. Now, I'm not big on a lot of what the Hopi and Navajo done, but that was their culture. But yeah, the young girls that started puberty and would have their coming of age ceremony, yeah, was covered with corn pollen. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Susie Ann. More than happy to answer. And if I haven't said welcome into chat, hoot hoot, welcome into chat, Susie Ann. I'm doing pretty good, Pam. Doing pretty good, sitting here hurting like heck. But once I get off of live stream, I'm gonna go out and take me a small dose of my willow bark tincture. 'Cause yeah, this arm is not happy. It's better than it was. I can kind of make a fist. That's about as good as I could do. Tendonitis, worst thing on earth that you could ever have. But the salmon seal root oil has worked pretty good. It's not feeling, I can bend my arm. It's still stiff in here. No, this is this is an old injury from about 4 years ago. It's about this, yeah, about 4 years ago. This is another reason why I despise and hate privet hedges because I never had tendonitis. And of course, what kind of tendonitis do I have? Golfer's elbow, the worst one. That's it's all swollen here. Yeah, couldn't have been tennis elbow on the outside. No, because I am not big on cow pasture pool. But yeah, I got tendonitis so bad from pulling privet hedges. So I've been dealing with tendonitis for many years. Now, usually magnesium works very well. My fault. I aggravated the daylights out of it yesterday using the Japanese sickle, doing sweetgrass at the botanic garden, and then yeah, chopping or slicing salmon seal root for 3 hours last night. Yeah, it's angry. It's way angrier than it should be. I don't know. I haven't tried ginger tincture. Nope, I don't have tennis elbow. Tennis elbow is on the outside. Golfer's tendonitis or golfer's elbow is on the inside. Yep, they have the ripe corn ceremony, they have the green corn ceremony. We have a lot of ceremonies. Yes, I am Cherokee. Yep, we're fixing to have the not this month. Next month comes the beginning of the meat harvest because by next month all of the crops have pretty much all been harvested, and well, it's time to start putting meat back. Good evening, love the land. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? I've seen the playlist, Tammy. I have got to check it. No, that was true Solomon Seal. That was real Solomon Seal. Was not false. Yep, my people didn't sign treaties, so I'm not a card carrying member. My people refused to give in and be bought by the white folks. They they ran. They wasn't going to be slaves. Good. Okay, Jennifer, you take care. You have a blessed even and an even better week ahead, and we'll see you next Monday night. Yeah, my people refuse to sign any treaties. They refuse to. Salmon seal is a wonderful medicinal plant. I have I posted a video on it Sunday, a long video. Robert, you always heading to the store. Always heading to the store, man. Once a week trip, you know. No, I'm joking. Go ahead, go to the store and get what you need. All right, they're 50%. What 50% of them is Native American? Is it split down the middle? And you split across, half down, half up? I tell people, as long as you have a drop, you're Native American, regardless. Pay homage to your ancestors and what they lived through to make sure that you were here. No, I'm not Chickamauga. I'm now here I am. I'm not this newer Wolf Clan group. I'm actual real Wolf Clan of the Cherokee, but I'm not registered or as they call pedigreed. I look at it like this. Native Americans only nationality in the world that has to have a plastic card to prove who you are. I don't want that plastic card because you know why? It does not do anything for you. It gives the right for our government to keep the thumb on you. I'm perfectly fine. I know who I am. I know who my people are. I don't need a plastic card to tell me who I am. And the least amount that I can let the government in my life, the better off I'll be. But with that being said, it still irks me that our own people prejudiced against those of us who don't have the plastic card. And that crap needs to stop too. Because you're just being a little patsy for the Gooberman. Yeah, I'm not on the scrolls and I don't want to be. I'm fine. I've seen my people's heritage. I know what I am. Yep, Huma tribe. I know about the Humas. Yes, I do. They were also not only in Louisiana, they were in Mississippi as well. They were all in Mississippi and some of them even up into the bottom part of Arkansas. I don't need no stinking badges. I don't need no stinking plastic cards. I know where my blood comes from, and yeah, I stay calm to keep it, you know, controlled. Let me tell you, there was one powwow I went to, I couldn't dance. I couldn't join the dance ring because I didn't have the plastic card. I told him fine, and I turned right around and walked out of there. Because how can you shun your own people? I don't need no stinking cards. I know what I am. My people kept very good verbal traditions and hand downs. Yeah, when they're trying to kill your people, do you think you're going to just bend over and, take it? No, my people were fighters and healers. We ran. We hid in the woods. We wasn't going to let the white man corral us like herds of cattle and and treat us like the animals they thought we were. No, my people said no. They stayed in the homeland. They hid until it was safe, which is still not really safe. Yeah, I don't dance if I have to prove who I am. If I have to have my card, only thing that matters is I know who I am, and up there knows who I am, and that's all that matters. uh oh, Janie. Janie's eating a stuffed biscuit. Yeah, don't get me preaching on those plastic cards. It irks me, and it keeps us separated. And well, there's a lot of Native Americans that are stupid enough to believe that. Yeah, separation happens very easy because too many people are lemmings, and until American people stand up and say no more, it's going to continue to happen. Oh my God, Janie, that smells good. But that's just like my Scottish heritage. It wasn't a whole lot of us. Little bitty amount of land for the clan. They were too busy being mercenaries. Naturally, I'm a fighter. Can't help it. I don't give in easily. I stand my ground and I will fight. Yikes, what, Beverly? But that's also another reason why I laugh because the Scottish heritage is also part of the reason why I like weapons. But yeah, know your blood, know your heritage, know where you come from, embrace it. Pay homage to your ancestors that walked before you so you could walk here. And let's not forget where we come from. You gotta remember, a lot of Puerto Ricans are native as well. They were native tribes too. Another thing a lot of people don't know: the first wave of slaves in America was the ships coming by, stealing the natives off the East Coast, taking them down to work the sugarcane fields. A lot of Eastern Native tribes, peoples, and Cherokees were shipped down to the islands to work the sugarcane fields. First wave, first wave of slavery. So yeah, know your history, and history will set you free. Domas are so good, Mark. They are, as long as they're made right. Now I have had bad ones, but I still ate them. I didn't care. They were domas. Yes, they are good. They are really good, y'all. All right, I hate to do it. I'm gonna cut it short, y'all. I could keep talking about this, but I'm trying not to get my blood pressure up. I'm gonna, cause I'm starting it. The pokeberry's wearing off, so I'm really starting to hurt. Y'all stay safe and sound this week. Keep stocking what you can. I want to thank y'all for watching my videos and posting and commenting and clicking like. I appreciate it more than you know. I will get caught up on comments eventually and emails. Y'all stay positive. We got this. Keep your eyes open. Pay attention to your surroundings. There's a lot of crazy stuff going down big time. Yeah. Pay attention to what's going on in Arizona. Yeah. That's a little test site right there to see what they can get away with. Y'all know we love and appreciate each and every one of the our family more than y'all realize. Thank you for all that y'all do. And here at 11:59 is the deadline for the cook-off contest, and I'm looking forward to watching some videos. Everyone, stay safe, stay sound, stay sane. Keep your eyes and your ears open. Be careful who you talk to. I look forward to seeing y'all next Monday night. Every Monday night doesn't last long enough. May you each be blessed and know that y'all are loved and appreciated more than you know. And remember, if you get to feeling down or out, hoot hoot. Love y'all. I'll see you next Monday night.